Hi Cassie and anyone else watching this video. This is my community asset map reflection. So I really enjoyed this project. I think it's really important to address the fact that, when you're working in a school, you need to be aware of the surroundings, and not only for the fact of just so you know, but because that way you can help parents and kids, if they need to know of a place to find a resource, you can have those places um, in the back of your mind. You can know where to go and how to find the things that they need. One thing that I found very interesting was the support systems they had set up at the YMCA, so that if anyone couldn't afford to go to like a camp or a program, but they really wanted to, that they would be able to have that covered by the YMCA, just with a proof of insurance or of low income, or like any sort of tax break or anything of that sort. I also really just appreciated the fact that I could know about the surroundings, because sometimes you assume you know an area just because of what you've heard, or what, like the whole east side or west side thing that we learned about. But you don't really know a place. You don't really know what a place has to offer until you spend actual time there and observe in a way that you are not judging, you are just taking it in for what it truly is. I was really pleasantly surprised with a lot of the things I saw, and I think that even if a resource isn't the best resource, you can still market it for what it is and get a lot of use out of it, and that's, I think, what we need to do with our classes and wherever we end up. If we're in an urban area or a non-urban area, we need to be present in the school system and in the community, because if we aren't being engaged in the things that the kids have to be engaged with based on their location, how are we ever really going to relate to them? So I think it's very important to really dive into the culture and dive into the setting that the school you're in is placed in, so that the students can know that you are equally engaged and equally present for them because you're there. I think that, if it were nicer out, I would have loved to have taken a trip to like a local park or something to, gauge what that's like. Of course, the weather made that kind of difficult, but I still really enjoyed being immersed in the locations and the resources that were available through the Lansing area surrounding Willow Elementary. I really thought it was cool to just listen, because sometimes you go to an area and you are just, minding your business, and you are so focused on your world that you don't hear these little outside noises, and you don't hear all the minute details that really make a place what it is. But when you take the time to really listen and to really observe with, just multiple senses, rather than just seeing things for what you think they are and being just solely observant in that way, that's really not just being wholehearted in that. And I think that I've learned a lot about this setting, and I think that I will be taking this technique to whatever school I go to in the future, and be present in the community there through this technique as well. Because I think when you can really appreciate what a community has to offer, then you're not only helping yourself be a better teacher, you're helping yourself be a better resource to parents and to students the same. Okay, that's what I have to say about that. Okay, thanks for letting me do a video. It was just different. Bye.